bring in Mr. Bhandari. What is he saying?
For misuse of power, right?
Yeah, but if he's misusing power when he's in jail, why can't he misuse it outside? I can't understand. And why is he quitting after 250 days? 254, 56 days, viewers.
Rahul, Mr. Funny is very funny. I cannot make head and tail of his argument that a person in jail caught by CCTV camera footage getting certain extraordinary benefits is to be relatable to BJP snooping on him. That is an extraordinary argument to make. But let us come to what is this case about. We have gone from the golden days of Mr. Lal Bahadur Shastri resigning for an accident, which directly is not relatable to a minister, to days where somebody is in jail, somebody has been denied bail and yet sticking on as a minister for 8-9 months. One of the conditions for bail is the person not be influential enough to tamper evidence or influence witness. Who is more influential in a system than a minister? So I think they were not even helping their legal cause by sticking on to this extent. But today, that rapid change after the Supreme Court decision also shows there is a lot of politics afoot, and we will come to know that in the coming days. But let us stick to the legal aspects of this. Legally, what is happening in this case is very clear, that Mr. Sisodia and the entire excise policy has been under investigation, but they did not choose to seek an anticipatory bail. They had all the right to seek it, they had all the legal counsel to seek it. Today they are mentioning it in Supreme Court. The Supreme Court did not entertain it. But when they had time, they did not seek it. Second aspect, when they went for it, the CBI got remand. So that means the CBI allegations, all of which you have documented, I don't want to repeat them, were accepted by the court, at least for the purposes of giving remand to CBI. And today they did not get relief from the Supreme Court. So at least at the stage of prima facie and at the bail stage, there are enough things for them to answer, quite apart from the actual things. Why is the note missing? That's a very serious thing. Why are the phones changed so often? What was the chat? What was the South lobby? Was monopoly being encouraged? Of course, if the wholesaler is the retailer is out of business because they will undercut them or overprice them when they're selling it to retailers. So all these reasons, of course, lead to a situation which needed to be investigated and has resulted in arrest. Now it is for Aam Aadmi Party, a party which started with the plank of anti-corruption to justify why 2 out of 7 ministers are in jail. Okay, Tehseen Poonawalla, respond please.
So Rahul, first of all, you completely demolished this debate when you put out the statistics of 90% of the raids on people who are in opposition, and I'm part of the opposition. But what Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi did not answer, and very smartly, because he's a very good erudite spokesperson of BJP, is even in the case where we go to court and get a probe on the government, that is the BJP government represent, for example, in Vyapam, where 6 people committed suicide, there is never an investigation on Shivraj Singh Chauhan. He's thought to be protected. Let's look at some of the cases. Himanta Biswa Sharma. The BJP puts a white paper out on him. The same Himanta joins the BJP. The sword is left hanging, but there's no investigation on him. Let's look at Mukul Roy. Mukul Roy, while he's in the TMC, there's an investigation on him. Then he's in the BJP, the investigation stop, and it restarts when he's in the TMC. Same with Ajit Pawar. This is how they are misusing the investigative agencies, like you rightly said. Let me give you the data. ED has done 121 raids, 115 on the opposition, 6 on the BJP. Therefore, the conviction rate is 0.5. The CBI is no better, 124 raids, 118 on the opposition. So first, the BJP protects its people. So this is wrong. Second, as so far as Manish Sisodia is concerned, while I agree with most of the arguments Ishkaran Bhandari made, and the charges on him, or the violation of the JMD Act 1991, the Transaction of Business 1993, the Delhi Excise Act 2009, the Delhi Excise Rules 2010. What I cannot understand is Manish Sisodia was not at flight risk. You could have impounded his passport. Why is the hurry to take away liberty? If Manish Sisodia had not cooperated with the agencies, not come up when he was summoned, I can understand. This lower courts, before whose majesty I bow, taking away liberty time and again as somebody who's not at flight risk. That should not happen in our country. Everyone who's in jail is from the opposition. And what did the court say with Sanjay Raut and ED? The same arguments BJP made on Sanjay Raut. And what happened? What did the court say? Why are you taking away the liberty of people? If there is anything that the Aam Aadmi Party has done wrong, and I believe they must answer the Delhi liquor scam, you don't need to take away liberty of Manish Sisodia. This, in my mind, is mind-boggling, and courts refusing to protect liberty, I think, is a very scary situation.
Okay, Ishkaran Bhandari, as a lawyer, quickly respond. I want to bring in Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi on the larger points raised by Tehseen Poonawalla. Okay,
Just 2 points. One is a philosophical debate on whether people should be arrested in India or not. That's the legal system in India. If we are not in US or UK where they will give you a house arrest or they will give you a locket in your house and you can stay. That's the law. Applies to everybody across the state. Secondly, very interestingly, because Tehseen has raised certain points, but Congress officially is supporting the investigation. In fact, it's asking for further answers. I saw the statement by the Congress President for Delhi, who seems to be supporting that. So that is very interesting. No, just on the lighter side, Congress is seeming to be supporting this. Of course, the point on when people are in BJP, they are not being investigated needs to be answered because there were certain very serious allegations which have not gone ahead.